Homeworthy. I'm Madison, and this is my dorm at Roger Williams University. Come on in.
You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hey guys, it's Madison, and we're here in my dorm room at Roger Williams University. I really wanted this to not feel like a dorm room, so I tried to replicate my bedroom at home as much as possible. So the first thing that you see when you walk in is this gallery wall. I love fashion. It's like fashion magazines. It's what I spend my time doing. So these are a lot of my favorite pages from Vogue. So I have a few prints from campaigns from the September 2007 issue. That is like one of my favorites. I have an article from Plum Sykes, who's one of my absolute favorite writers, and then just like miscellaneous photos of some of my favorite fashion people. So in the creation of this wall, it was a tedious task that took well over an hour. I like to say I'm very spatially aware, so I spent a long time with the mirror propped up of me putting things, checking to see how everything is balanced out. So I kind of color coordinate it in a way that makes sense to me, size, all of the things, so that it has a balance. The next thing you see when you walk in is this mini fridge situation. I have my whole coffee system on top in this tray here. And then I've decorated the fridge with some stickers just to try to make it blend in a little bit more, make it more cute, not so clinical. So this is my desk. I spend majority of my time here, phone calls, makeup, movies, some homework, I guess. So we have roses up here that I used from a bouquet that my boyfriend sent me for our anniversary, just to dress up the wall. It's really cold and plain in here, so anywhere that I can add a pop of color. On my desk, I have this picture of Carrie Bradshaw and Mr. Big, one true pairing. And then I have my perfume, some mirrors, my computer, makeup brushes, flowers, just to add some color into the room. I'm a big fan of like makeshift decor, so I do keep my makeup brushes in this Jean Paul Gaultier perfume box. I love the colors. It ties in with a lot of the other colors that are in my room that you'll see. This makeup product, I always have this on me. This is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Blush. I use it everywhere on my face. It's my all-time favorite. So a way that I added in a ton of color to this pretty bland space is this print that I've had for years. I got this probably in 2019 or 2020. It has every color you could want, so it really ties in with anything that I could choose to put in here. And then, you know, I am working with minimal space, so I do have this little like roll-out rack of all of the essentials. I try to tuck it away as best as I can, keep the prettier things on top, but we do what we can to be functional. Then my curtains are this really beautiful like blush color that also match the rug. It brings just a warm vibe to the room. Although my view is beautiful, I keep these closed pretty much at all times just to bring some warmth into the space because it's pretty bright. So now where all the good stuff is, this is my closet. So I have my accessories down here, all my jackets. I'm a jacket lover. I actually just got this Miu Miu 2017 coat that I'm absolutely dying to wear in the fall and winter. I'm just waiting for the cold weather to come. I found this coat actually on Depop, which is my all-time favorite place to shop. I found it from the greatest girl who had to unfortunately depart with it, so I took the opportunity, and this is a forever piece. I'm obsessed with this. Me and my best friend Madeline call it Bob because we do have a little patch here that says Bob. So this is Bob, and I love him. So I will be wearing this definitely to class with probably jeans and a t-shirt to make it a little bit more casual, but I'm definitely the kind of girl that's wearing a crazy coat to class all winter. Some fall accessories that I'm really loving. I have this suede city bag that comes with me everywhere. Not the most practical bag for a campus, but you know, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And then these two silk scarves that I also use rather than a chunky scarf. I think this is just a more petite way to kind of stay warm in the fall. So my next spot of interest in the room is on top of my dresser here. I have this pink lamp from Elle, which is like the perfect mix of futuristic and retro. So love that. I have a photo here of me and my boyfriend one of our favorite candles. It's just like a piece of home. It's the replica Springtime in a Park fragrance, which is the best. Then I have some Vogue magazines and some books here. I have these two dolls that are actually from Japan, where my father used to live. He got me these, so I think they're so special and a great decor piece. And then I have my bulletin board here, which is pretty much just full of mementos and like love letters from various family members. So I love to keep this right at the foot of my bed too. So it's like I wake up, I'm reminded that I'm loved. On top of the bulletin board, I do have my collection of Sunny Angel babies, which I've actually been collecting for years, way before the hype really came about. I love them, I support the hype. My favorite one is probably this happy birthday one that my mom surprised me with a few years ago. I think that she's just perfect. So also on here, I have this little Louis Sherry chocolate box that I keep with all of my good luck charms. My favorite one is actually this Jimi Hendrix guitar pick that my stepdad got me probably when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I'll have it forever. So next is the most serene part of my room. I kept my bed really minimal to help me relax and sleep when it's time. I have like this crepey comforter, and then I have this long bed skirt to hide the mess of storage that's under there. You don't even want to know. It's not good. For a pop of color, I do have this like satin ruffly pillow from Pier 1. And then these pillows, which are my absolute favorite, they have like a sheen to them. They're these big white down pillows that I just thought were perfect. Above my bed is my Evil Eye that I've had probably since I was in middle school, that my dad got on his travels, and I've kept it above my bed in every bed that I've ever slept in since I was younger, so that's really special. Right down here I keep my trunk, which is full of kind of seasonal items that just take up too much space and it's not time for. And then I also keep my school bag and my books, because once we're in here, school doesn't exist, we leave it at the door and it's done. So down here is my rug. I'm not good with math, so dimensions are not quite right. It's a lot smaller than I would have wanted it to be, but it does tie in all the colors with the pink, the blues, the tans. I really tried to incorporate that into all of my decor, so this would really just pull it all together and hide the ugly flooring. So my favorite thing about my dorm room is that it's kind of just like this closed space away from everything else, and every piece of decor really feels like me. I feel kind of like I'm sitting almost inside my brain when I'm in here, so it's a really special place to come at the end of the day when I'm done with classes, done with work. I'm really happy with the space. All right, this was fun, guys, but you seriously have to go. I have things to do. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content and shopping guides.